Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's something for everyone in this year's My Team. We'll take a full theater tour later in the show. Heading to Deck 14, you can test your skills in a variety of games. On Deck 15, you can play pickup games in a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fashion. And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself on the courts and around the ship? I sure hope so. So hop aboard and join the fun and see what your legacy will be on the 2K cruise.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can explode off of, which has been big.
With the way their dribbling is, I think the guards will return, especially since we have a decent bash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited about that.
Defensively, you feel like you're allowed to get stops. You know, the first year, we couldn't really get stops, which is this year is completely different.
Oh, he read that.
The community, I love the new features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean.
I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That badge is...
That's all. Oh.
There's so many different controls this year, so it's just going to be a fun time.
I feel like it's going to be an amazing year, especially after last year. You know, I feel like everyone's going to be surprised and they're going to love it.
If you're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout. Starting in my career, day or night, the city.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, the 76ers, they've taken their play to another level. Ben Simmons said, quote, "It's just growth. It's not easy to win, especially in the playoffs, but we have a lot of talent. I believe in my ability to make this team better and help win a championship, and I think we have the pieces to do it."
Could be their year, Allie. Thanks. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Green and Harris, the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Here's Suggs. And stolen by Simmons. Tipped away. Wagner with it. Picked up by Simmons. Pass to Ross. Here's Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. And no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside, Green. Simmons finds Green. And here's Embiid. Over Wagner. Embiid misses. And we're about a minute into the first. Suggs, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Green for three. That shot is off. Ross against Simmons. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Now here's Simmons. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Embiid. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Yeah, it's been an unusual role for Embiid to get here. As a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
Yeah, no doubt. Embiid probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream of playing in the NBA, and now he's dominant.
Now here's Harris. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Green. Embiid, high post. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is why Curry makes the big bucks. If you set him up.
MP with it. Picked up by Simmons. MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Simmons finds Green. Over to the left wing. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out. Orlando trailing here. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first
one falls for him. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Lopez comes in for Green. Maxey, he's checked in for Curry. And Williams is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Williams. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Out to the wing. Here's Maxey, covered by MP. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
The drive by MP gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah. Very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Still Sixers ball.
Outside, Williams. Here's Maxey. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
MP outside. No good on the 3. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Williams. Anthony grabs the board.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, that one's good.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Sixers trailing. And here is Williams. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Drummond. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
To the inside.
Magic substitution.
Here's MP. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Outside Ross. Back to MP. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 12.
Maybe he's not a priority for the team. Come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of.
To the left side wing. Embiid passes to Drummond. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. And the jam by Drummond.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game for the defense.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Great positioning on the putback. And now it's just a 2-point Magic lead.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Green, guarded by Ross. Drummond inside. He's against Isaac. The score now all even. Give him 8.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Simmons against MP. From deep. Again, MP missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Drummond. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the 76ers lead by 2. To halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. He misses the free throw. The Magic making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's MP from outside. The shot no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his scoring and rebounding. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the
Magic
76ers with some changes. Lopez comes in for Embiid, and it's Maxey in for Curry.
One shot.
On the court for Orlando, Markelle Fultz is out there with MP. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Wagner in at the power forward.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
And stolen by Bamba. On the wing, MP. 12 points for him. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
Here's Maxey. Here's Drummond. This for the tie! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, I tell you what, when Drummond burrows his huge body down low, it's big trouble for the D. All you can do is foul him.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's MP. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. This one for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Simmons against Fultz. Harris on the wing. 3-pointer. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. A deep 3 from MP. Again, MP missing. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Orlando leading. Now MP. 18 points for him. Pure from 3-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
I like how hard Lopez goes. He's a hustler and likes getting chances to finish with power.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Magic out in front, leading by just 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Stolen by MP. Here we go, all alone. And the dunk by Isaac.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Stolen by MP. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. Simmons with it. Here's Drummond. And the shot falls short that time. MP outside. There's the drive. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Defensive chop.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
All those blocks.
shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
And with Carter Jr.'s unique combination of size, length, and skill, I think he'll be a big part of the next wave of elite bigs.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. The 76ers running out of time. From 11 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Magic.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
With this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
Connects from downtown.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
No dice from 9 feet. MP against Williams. MP no good. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
It's a good heads-up play for himself. Like he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
MP against Simmons. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Now here's Simmons. The kick out. Curry. Isaac with the steal. So it's Orlando picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
You know, I was noticing it looks like you sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that something you've been working on?
Yeah, I've been working on my release. And if you can get your mechanics solid and get that shot off quicker, it makes you that much more dangerous and valuable to the team. Now, that's something that coaching staff has been stressing to me since I got here. And with defense closing out much quicker at this level, you don't have a lot of time to get your shot off. So that's crucial for how we want to play, yes.
Right on. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Well, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! Starting, man. Dude.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting there. My auntie.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Good. Just like that. Shot, shot, shot!
Get your mind right.
Woo! Trifecta, baby! Hey, hit me up.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
And one. Now we're rolling. Good. Keep shooting it. There you go. Go get this. Shut up. Give me water, man. Oh, get in. Trifecta, baby. And one. All day, baby. Let's go. 3 of them, baby. Hey, I'll see you later.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Shot. Box out. Again. And one. He's training. One more. Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Hey, he can ball, huh? Where's the foul at, man?
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
Look, Frank, getting into the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's earned, and it just took me a minute to earn the coach's trust, that's all.
Well, it must have been hard waiting, though, right?
But I don't look at it like I was waiting, you know? I was working, man. Doing what I love to do, it wasn't that difficult for me.
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first choice in the draft made getting into the starting lineup an uphill battle for you?
I'm not about to get into it with you, Frank, but it doesn't matter who drafted you. You know, it don't matter where you was drafted, none of that. Once you're here, your job is winning basketball. Same for the coaches. Everybody's just focused on winning games, not playing favorites.
But come on, it sure looked like favorites were getting played earlier in the season.
Those are your words, bro. That's not what's going on in the locker room.
Yeah, okay, all right, fair enough.
Thank you, Frank.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. The skyline of Orlando. And as things get...
Thank you, Kevin. Russell.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter manning the post positions. MP is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Isaac with some nice D. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Anthony Davis.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Kicks it out to James. Now here's Bazemore. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Bazemore. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Franz Wagner. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Westbrook finds James. Here's Bazemore, covered by MP. Back to LeBron. Open and close and nails it.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Orlando's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The 3 from MP.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
A three from MP, rebounded by Howard.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Here's MP, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. From outside the arc, Bazemore grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Davis. Back to James. Pass to Bazemore. Isaac with the steal. MP outside. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9 points.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Pass to LeBron. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Suggs kicks to MP. There's the triple. Another miss by MP. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also...
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than...
Lakers up.
On the floor for Orlando. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Monk. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's his out there for Orlando. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Bazemore. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from MP. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. LeBron kicks it to Bazemore. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And a deep three from MP. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
A pass to Howard. The three. That one doesn't drop. And that's it for the first half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. Carter, nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
A nice shot by MP.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Left side, Westbrook. Kicks to Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Davis has got 10.
Even when AD can't get inside, he's got options. He's got the touch from the mid-range.
And here's MP for three. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the wing right side. Back to Bazemore. Passes it to Howard. Clock at 6. Trying to get open is Davis. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
I'll say one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Nunn passes to Westbrook. Nunn looking around. The feed to Carmelo. Over MP. And the shot is long. Magic leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Korkmaz, and it's Suggs in for Anthony. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Monk, covered by MP, and it's Davis missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Magic out in front. They finish off the 3rd quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. MP is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
MP outside. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Here's Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
James checked in for Los Angeles. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And they double up James. Howard finds James. Now Bazemore. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Howard kicks to Davis. LeBron against MP. James dishes to Davis. It's stolen by Carter. MP right side. Good D by Westbrook.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And all around that time before dropping in. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead. And the Lakers call time here. MP's really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
The Magic making a switch here. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. It's a visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
All right.
So I think it's safe to say tonight didn't go as you would have hoped, right? Do you have to admit now that the coach was right to sit you so long?
You know, I got to admit that I'm still learning. It took a lot of work to get into the starting lineup, and it's going to take a lot of work to stay here. But I still believe that coach was right to start me, and I believe that he'd know what's best for me to stay here.
Well, look, after your performance tonight, how do you think you might feel if and when the coach decides to send you back to the bench.
Hey, look, man, I'll be angry, for sure. But not just angry, but angry with myself. I'm not happy with how I played. Nah, I feel like I let the team down. I let the coaching staff down. They showed a lot of faith in me tonight, and I didn't live up to that. Honestly, I wish the next game started right now so I could get this bad taste out of my mouth.
All righty then. Well, hey, good luck with that. Thanks, MP.
Thank you. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that.